Hello and welcome to Social Media Business Talk. I'm your host CJ Halleck, and today we got a couple things we're going to cover, ranging from big news with Facebook and Google. Both has some huge news going along with them, as well as a few different things, and the main topic of today's show will be brand security. So the first thing I wanted to talk about, PayPal just released that they have hit an average of $10 million a day in mobile transactions alone, and estimating that they're going to reach $3 billion in this year of 2011. Now, that being said, a lot of people in working with different companies and such, trying to set up their websites and their shopping carts, everyone's wanting to go through Wells Fargo purchase accounts to be able to accept credit cards. This being said, with PayPal, announcing this today, it simply puts that more people are shopping with PayPal than the average business owner believes. So keep that in mind next time you're trying to build a website, trying to set up a purchase order form or whatever online. You need to make sure that you use PayPal because it is growing faster than the average business owner realizes. Twitter, after years of being in business and being open as one of the top social networks online, is finally monetizing their site. As you go through your Twitter account, you're going to now start seeing little ads pop up in your stream as you go through your friends list. Now, good or bad, I can't say either way. It's going to be ads thrown in people's faces. The users might kick back, but at the same time, as long as they don't overdo it, this also gives a great opportunity for businesses to advertise. I don't know how targeted they're going to get, but I do believe it is a great thing. Google, I have one thing to say. They had just released, the Federal Trade Commission is now fully investigating Google for the way they're running their ads and a bunch of other things. They're actually not just focusing on one specific thing. They're going over the entire company and everything that they're doing. So we're just going to have to sit back, wait, see how everything turns out with Google. We'll see if the FTC decides one way or the other. I know Facebook and Google have been, competing back and forth for a bunch of different things. As earlier mentioned with Twitter, not only, do they have that huge news today, but they're also pushing between Google and Facebook, were at least up until the Federal Trade Commission started looking into Google, the rumors that they're both trying to compete to go back and forth and try to purchase Twitter. So now we're just going to have to see how that lays. The next thing, in talking about Facebook, it is announced that they have hit 750 million users. Now, when you're talking about business, a lot of people, the older generation and untech savvy individuals, entrepreneurs, business people, do not fully understand Facebook. And that being said, you have a huge, you practically might as well say it's the biggest venue online, or anywhere for that matter, where you can actually connect, with your Facebook pages, groups, events, with millions and millions of people. And it doesn't matter if you do it yourself or if you get someone else to help you with it. Regardless, you need to tap that market because it is huge. And that also being said, the growth of Facebook is now getting a lot bigger because they had just announced that they're adding founder and CEO of Netflix to their board. So they're going to have the brains of one of the biggest movie companies, if you will, that, let's just say the company responsible for putting Blockbuster out of business, now in their mindset, and their circle and their board, which is funny because the same gentleman is also in the board for Microsoft, who, for those of you who don't know, is a pretty large investor in Facebook right now. So, you have the whole ordeal with Microsoft buying out Skype, Now they're sending their board members over to be with Facebook, starting to wonder if the Skype platform is going to start hitting Facebook. We're just going to have to wait and see. It's brand security. A lot of people look at Facebook, they look at Twitter. Some people may still play around with MySpace, and the business professionals will touch on LinkedIn, and that's about it. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not. But what I am saying is you need to brand yourself on every single available social network for two reasons, especially if you're an entrepreneur. The first reason is A, it gets your name out there everywhere. B, with all those links, because let's be honest, there's probably easily over 400, if not more, social networks that are out right now, whether it be startups or companies like MySpace, who used to be huge and is now slowly dying off. Picture sharing, Flickr, Photo Bucket, video with Vimeo and YouTube and everything else growing so big. There's hundreds and hundreds of social networks. You get out there, you link on your profile. It doesn't mean you necessarily have to get on 300 different social media sites every day. Pick your main 3 or 4, 5, whatever, and focus on those. And then once in a while, maybe go in there and put a status update, or link them all through a software like ping.fm where you can blast it out, or Posterous, which is another social media site that blasts out your content to numerous different social media sites. So the big thing for that is A, you get to brand it. B, you don't have to worry about somebody coming in underneath you, especially if you're a small business. Let's just say you blow up, and then you have somebody like the little kid who bought the Pepsi Twitter account. He signed up the Twitter account with @Pepsi, and ended up having to buy that at a very large amount to get that back so they can have their brand. So brand management, brand security is huge. You want to make sure that you have that. So sign that up. And if you don't have your business name, .com, .net, .org, .info, .co, .tv, all of them, I would get that today. A leads group, which is leadsgroup.com, leadzgroup.com. It is a local referral group that meets every Wednesday morning. If you have any information, would like some information, feel free to get on leadsgroup.com. We have some contact information. We got a contact box. Feel free to send us some send us your name, message, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Great referral group. We got real estate people. We got all people to do office furniture, carpet cleaning, moving, banking. We had just a whole bunch of people. So if you're wondering if your position is available, feel free to come to the site, put in your information, and we'll be glad to get back to you. Alongside with the Office Planning Group, Internet Technology Solutions Division, is we are rolling out a new marketing tool. Now, this marketing tool is one of a kind, patent pending. No one has a tool like this, especially in the Tri-Cities. There's maybe at most 3 to 4 businesses total that are using this marketing software right now. What it does, simply put, it brands your business on the front page of every major search engine for your target market. This is for your past customers, clients. It brands your logo with a live link back to your website on the front page of every single major search engine that's on the internet right now. And few other things to say about it, but the main thing I want to say is, with the sign up of this software, if you're interested in this marketing tool, for the next 2 weeks, anybody who signs up with this marketing tool will receive a free 1-hour business overview consultation from the Office Planning Group, Internet Technology Solutions, where we will go in, we'll tear apart your business, we'll tear apart your competitor's business, see what you need to do online, what they're doing that you're not, completely tear it apart, help you with some SEO, brand management, social media, just about anything and everything that we can do to help you within that hour. Be more than glad to do that. So that being said, I just wanted to say thank you for tuning in, It's been a huge trip in getting to this point. I truly appreciate the fact that you're even still here right now with my rambling on and carrying on like I'm doing. But I just wanted to say thank every single one of you business owners out there, because you are what's keeping the economy going. A little rough, but we're getting there. And just wanted to say, thank you for tuning in. My name is CJ Halleck, and this is Social Media Business Talk. Have a great day.